And again, this is the final of the men's light flyweight. As we see the judges. And we will await the entry of the fighters. Once again, the Philippines sending 10 boxers to the final of the boxing event. And here they come. There he is, Carlo Paalam, Philippines, wearing red.
And he has been introduced, 21 years old. A man on a mission. He's out for redemption. We all recall in the Southeast Asian Games of 2017, Carlo Paalam was the only Filipino fighter of a contingent of 6 who came home without a single medal. And he was eliminated in the quarterfinals of the light flyweight competition by the Malaysian, who went on to win the gold medal. And now Paalam not only has exacted revenge on his Malaysian rival Red Zuan, but he has gone all the way to the finals to face this man from Indonesia, Kornelis Kwangu Langu. He's a former Southeast Asian Games gold medalist back in 2015, and this is his 4th Southeast Asian Games outing.
As for Carlo Paalam, redemption on the menu, already guaranteed a silver by making it here. But of course, the Philippines wants to go 10-0 in the final. And here are the previous results now for Carlo Paalam.
And for Paalam, 2 victories, both by unanimous decisions. And that victory over Red Zuan was particularly sweet because it was Red Zuan who eliminated him in 2017. While you see the resume of Langu had a difficult time against his Vietnam opponent, winning 3-2, but also has picked up 2 victories. Now in the light flyweight category, 6 contenders. And you see the determined look in the face of Langu. In 2013 in the Southeast Asian Games, he took a silver. 2015, he took a gold. 2017, he did not medal. And this is the 4th Southeast Asian Games appearance of the man from Bali, Indonesia.
And of course, these 2 fighters did not medal in 2017, already guaranteed the medal here. The noise level has picked up here in the PICC Forum 10, the first of 10 boxers in the final for the Philippines. Carlo Paalam in the red and the Langu of Indonesia in the blue. Compact boxing being shown by both fighters here.
Paalam is 21 years old, Langu is 29 years old, and we remember in 2016, Paalam took the bronze medal at the World Youth Championships. Paalam in red.
And again, vicious exchange to begin the very first round. Short and crisp punches by both, but solid defense also being shown by Langu of Indonesia.
And both arms held upright by Langu to catch a lot of the blows of Paalam on his gloves.
Paalam trying to go to the body that time, now headhunting. This will be a question of who is the faster boxer at this point. The head speed of these 2 are incredible.
Langu trying to be a little more aggressive than Paalam, but Paalam is connecting with those combinations and then backpedaling to avoid getting hit, coming right back on the recoil with a left-right combination.
Paalam's left hand very active here in the first round. Just a little over halfway through. That was an overhead thrown by Langu.
Langu connecting with the left hand. Langu throwing a combination. Paalam showing much better foot movement.
Exactly.
Moving around his opponent, looking for the angles. Poking through that defense of Langu with a left jab.
1-2 combination, both connecting there from Carlo Paalam of the Philippines. And Kornelis Langu of Indonesia trying to go for the home run. Several overhead shots already thrown, an uppercut thrown there by Paalam.
And good defense by Paalam in moving away from Langu. Langu is the more experienced fighter. He's the veteran.
Of course, Paalam now has the home crowd behind him. Left hand and a good evasion also by the Filipino. And Carlo Paalam able to score once again. So looking at it from 3 angles, it appears that Carlo Paalam is doing enough to take round number 1.
There's a lot of activity in the part of Paalam, throwing a lot of punches. He's letting everything go.
Final 10 seconds of the opening round in this gold medal match in the men's light flyweight division. Left hook grazing the gloves. That's gonna do it. In terms of speed, in terms of power, looks like both fighters are evenly matched, but the activity of Carlo Paalam might have done enough to get him the first round.
Well, Langu isn't convinced. He raised his arm at the sound of the bell, signaling that he won that round. That was a good right hand connection coming from Langu. But then the left hand also connecting by Paalam.
Paalam's judge has been somehow penetrating the compact defense of Langu at this point. But again, we do have 5 judges scoring this on a 10-point must system.
Ronald Chavez, the coach of the Filipino Paalam, very animated in his instructions.
And there is Kornelis Langu of Indonesia, Southeast Asian Games veteran, appearing now in his 4th SEA Games. There really has been no telling blow in this bout. The accuracy has just been in favor of Carlo Paalam so far.
I think both fighters are showing excellent defense.
Exactly.
The Indonesian making sure that he's not hit squarely by Carlo Paalam. Paalam's back on the ropes, and then he moves away. Now he's in control, once again on top of the situation. Carlo Paalam whirling away from a precarious situation alongside the ropes.
Trying to start the flurry is the Indonesian fighter Kornelis Langu, but keeps walking into that left jab of Paalam, and he has to reset every time.
And a good job by Paalam, anticipating the lunges of Langu. And when Langu comes in, Paalam is waiting in ambush, and he's throwing the combinations. That time Langu showing a little more aggression.
That's right, Paalam was against the ropes at that time, able to work his way out, now back in the center of the ring.
It appears that Langu's game plan is to push Paalam into the corner or alongside the ropes, where he can be a standing target. And the way Paalam is moving, he's just proving so elusive here for Langu.
He has been anything but a sitting target. Paalam moving left and right, right and left, and escaping some of the forward lunges once again. But again, Carlo Paalam's jab has diffused any attempt. As we can see there, he gets away with the combination.
And Paalam, just a variety of punches that he has thrown. The uppercut, the crosses, the straights, the hooks, they've all been there for Carlo Paalam. And then the jab, that stiff jab.
Yes.
Oh, nice right hand straight, connecting that time.
And with less than a minute remaining in the second round, Paalam gets tied up, and our referee from Japan separates the two fighters.
It looks like both fighters in excellent physical conditioning.
Absolutely.
Neither fighter showing signs of slowing down. Paalam once again with that patented 1-2 connection.
And again, able to spin away. Now they get locked up once again. As we approach the 20-second mark here, 20 seconds to go in the second round. Gold medal match between the Philippines and Indonesia.
Beautiful. And that was a combination started by the right hand and then finished by a left uppercut. That's a rare combination with a right straight and the left uppercut thrown by Carlo Paalam. We were talking about the variety of punches of Paalam, and I thought that was a solid round for Carlo Paalam. Now, Langu, we all know about his experience, and just this year, he went over to Ukraine to fight in the Lviv Cup, and he took home a silver medal.
Well, at the rate he's going right here, he might be in for another silver medal unless he can figure out how to beat Paalam to the punch. The hand speed of Carlo Paalam has been incredible so far, whether or not he be the aggressor or the counter puncher. Paalam's been getting the job done. See that? 2 scoring blows right there, making Langu of Indonesia backpedal.
And the Indonesian delegation cheering on their embattled compatriot, Kornelis Kwangu Langu, being administered to by the Cuban coach of Indonesia, Barbaro Fernandez. We like to call him the Barbarian.
That's right.
Barbaro Fernandez,
Well,
54 years old.
one of these two will get the gold medal that they didn't even have around their neck in 2017. And Paalam is now going for the finishing touches. He knows he may be ahead on points, but he just wants to be sure.
And that footwork of Carlo Paalam has been beautiful for him, going side to side. And Langu trying to be aggressive. He knows only one way to fight. That's to go straight into an opponent's defense. And Paalam doing a good job of moving side to side to take away the Indonesian's rhythm.
Paalam getting tagged there as he went in.
Langu looks like he's going for broke.
And probably at this point they already figured out that they could be behind on points. And the Indonesian coach is telling him to keep moving forward.
Oh, nice connection that time by Langu with the right hand. And for Paalam, he's got to be a little careful not to break down his guard, because Langu is very aggressive. He just comes charging in.
And he gets tied up once again. Paalam gets tied up by Langu, now warned for holding. So again, we're looking at this from several angles. Oh, nice counter right there coming from Langu of Indonesia.
And then the combination, the patented combination of Carlo Paalam.
And against the ropes once again, Paalam, this is exactly where Langu wants him. Entering the final minute of the bout. Gold medal at stake. The 49-kilogram division for men, the light flyweight division.
And Paalam wants to end this with a flourish. It's got less than a minute to go before Paalam clinches the Philippines' first gold medal in the Southeast Asian Games boxing competition.
Again, both gentlemen went home from Kuala Lumpur without anything hanging from their neck. They're both guaranteed silver medals at this point, but a gold would be sweet, especially for the Philippine contingent, sending 10 boxers to the finals. For the Indonesian, he's not going down without a fight. Less than 30 seconds remaining.
And Langu now showing signs of exhaustion.
Oh, but that's a nice right hand connected to the face of Paalam.
And Langu still moving in. The only way he knows how to fight Paalam. And now, both fighters giving it all they've got. The bell about to ring. And that's it. The fight is over. And Carlo Paalam doing the somersault. Looks like he's captured the gold medal right here, right now. Carlo Paalam, 21 years old.
We will go to the scorecards once again on this one, but the Indonesian contingent thinking that they may have pulled out the victory.
And the Philippine contingent also cheering. There's Carlo Paalam. And then that's Langu of Indonesia. Some choice cuts from the fight here being shown on the replay. You see the Indonesian missing badly, not able to connect squarely.
And we now have the official word. Who gets the gold? We'll find out.
After 3 rounds of exciting men's light flyweight competition, we've come to our result. Winner via unanimous decision and winning a gold medal from the red corner.
And there it is, a 5-0 count, unanimous decision. Carlo Paalam has gained redemption.
And the Indonesian fighter, Kornelis, Langu, obviously dejected. He gave a good fight as well. But Carlo Paalam of the Philippines, after not bringing home a single medal in Kuala Lumpur, look at that, 1 round given to Langu, that's pretty much it. A shutout from the rest of the judges.
And what about the federation officials
Yes.
of the Philippines? You see Vice President, oh, now the President of the Boxing Federation, Mr. Ricky Vargas, the Vice President Patrick Gregorio, the Secretary General Ed Picson, and the Philippines Australian coaching consultant Don Abnett, congratulating Carlo Paalam, the Philippines' first gold medal in boxing in the Southeast Asian Games. He has done it.
So 1-0 now for the Philippines. They still have 9 to go, and one of them is about to enter the ring. Once again, confirmation of the results in the men's flyweight. Carlo Paalam of the Philippines getting the gold. Kornelis Langu of Indonesia getting the silver.